What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss T-Talk. I am here with King Myers. How are you?
What do you do? You know, chilling. It's a beautiful day.
King Myers, you call yourself the King of Long Island?
No.
You don't?
No.
I've heard people say that you don't call yourself, but why do you call yourself King Myers?
I'm King Myers because I see myself, like, I know my worth, like I know the power that I have when it comes to what I say in my music and my movements that I make and the things that I'm able to do for myself and other people around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I call myself King. But as far as like King of Long Island, I'm a king from Long Island, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really care to be the king of, you know, like where I'm from as far as above everybody else type of thing. I'm just a king from Long Island. Okay. And I'm a king, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because some people can kind of say like, oh, since his name is King Myers,
the king of
they would think that you're the king of Long Island.
I'm a king. I am a king of Long Island.
You're a king of Long Island.
I'm a king of Long Island.
Okay,
but I'm not gonna call myself the king of Long Island. Because,
so you are a king of Long Island, but not the king. Do you think anybody is the king of Long Island in the rap game in Long Island?
Nah, because what we all doing? Everybody's doing the same thing right now. Everybody's really honestly trying to get to that point to where it can even be true. If anybody's even saying it right now, like, if anybody's saying that right now, then they just pushing their own buttons, like tooting their own horn type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make themselves feel a little bit more confident. But I honestly feel like everybody has long ways to go before anybody can actually say that they are over anybody that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from Long Island, because
we all need to have some type of like. Everybody needs to be confident about what they do and who they are, but everybody needs to be humble about this shit, because let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows what the scene is looking like right now. We still trying to build it up. We trying to gain that respect.
And I feel like everybody's trying to build it up, but in their own way. I really don't see that much groups, people moving. People are individually moving.
Yeah.
You know, to get to the top. And I would say, like, if you're from the Bronx, you're from Brooklyn, you're from Queens, so many rappers came out like only a few years ago.
Right.
I mean, you collaborated with Davies. Yeah. So he came out, and then you have Cardi B. Then you have Tekashi 6ix9ine. I heard that he came out of New York. So there's a lot of people. I feel like once you're like in the boroughs, they support you way better than Long Island, and they forget about who's in Long Island.
You wanna know what it is? I think it's because the movement that's already there is like the boroughs already have like a very, very, very strong history of success. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if anything else is bubbling, they automatically gonna get behind it. As far as like when it comes down to Long Island, like I was saying, we got a lot to do. Like, there's a whole lot of talented people out here. You know what I'm saying? But like you were just saying, like, people don't really move in groups out here, and that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have to necessarily be groups or or have like be group artists or anything, but when it comes down to the actual music scene, Long Island itself needs to be a group. You know what I'm saying?
And
we need to be a borough. Like, until we become a borough in terms of support and like the system and everything of the music scene, like this.
And I definitely agree with you. That's why, I'm gonna bring it back to me really quickly, but I wanted to create a platform, by myself for Long Island. Only because we have rappers like you, we have singers like, everybody that I had on my show, recently and, in the past, because we're not coming together. There's no like magnets. We're not coming together. And so you have a lot of buzz in Long Island, I must say. Even like we can go all the way back from when Propaganda came out. I mean, that was, I would say, because that's how I knew about you, and that's how the nation, like in real life, the nation knew who King Myers was.
Because of that.
I mean, okay, so it really did pop off of Twitter.
Yeah.
So I don't know if have you actually explained this to anybody else on camera?
Not really, no. I haven't really gone into full depth detail about like everything. I just here and there, people like, yo, what happened? Why you do that? Why this happened? You know, I give a little quick, this is what happened. Yeah.
So you really wanted to use the word propaganda to its extent.
Yeah, because it's like I had to let it be known exactly. I was trying to make it be known exactly what I was doing, but it's like you can't reveal the full game plan, because then the game plan is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So me just trying to let it be known what I was really doing, it's like it's right there in your face. Like,
yeah, but people thought you were like actually signed to Good Music.
I mean, that was that ever in the works, or was it like, I'm gonna do this publicity stunt? Did you honestly,
speak to Kanye, Pusha T?
This is the thing, like, I've never spoken to anybody from the Good Music camp prior to that situation. You know what I'm saying? So my goal in doing that whole thing, my goal wasn't to get signed or anything like that. My goal was to, like, everything that the song was about, that was my goal. Like, my goal was to make a statement as far as like in a political way, you know what I'm saying? Just because like I was saying, like, that's why I call myself a king, because I know like the type of power that I have musically, and when I say certain things, I was basically just testing the waters on, you know, how much power I had, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was I used the power that I had, you know, from musically, and my power from Twitter, you know, for my own platform, and you know, I put a little brains behind it. And
yeah, you said that the track was produced by Kanye West.
Right, and the reason that I did that was because of the extra power that it was gonna give, you know what I'm saying? And for the whole situation. So it's like, that's the propaganda in it, you know? It's like, it was a whole concept.
It brings you back to like kind of like social studies real quick, when we talked about like propaganda and like back in the day, like what they used to do just to get, you know, attention.
They do it now. Everybody does it now. Like,
that's still a thing. Propaganda is still
it's just like I was working against a different force, like Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a really big deal. So it's like, it can either go one way or go one way, you know what I'm saying?
But did you think Pusha T was gonna hit you up like what you did? Like, oh, I don't know this person.
I mean, the plan was for somebody to say something, or for nobody to say anything, because I knew that, you know, with the power that it had, it was like, all right, people are receiving this right now. They're receiving the message in the song, for one. And two, they're receiving they receiving the plan, like how I planned it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with the person, with being that it was Kanye and Trump, it's like,
Kanye, that was a big deal.
It's like, if nobody says anything, but it's moving the way that it's moving.
And how many plays did Propaganda actually receive?
Oh man, like, they had it taken down, but like, and like, I would say like 3 hours, within 3 or 4 hours after it got posted on some big like YouTube channel or whatever, and like once all of the outlets started blogging about it, it was at like 30,000 and some change in like 3 or 4 hours, like everywhere. It was posted everywhere.
Wow, yeah, because I think I was at work and I seen it on TMZ. I was like, why are we talking about this? I was like, yeah, there was a King Myers, and then they had your picture, so it was like they showed exactly who you are.
Yeah, so I liked it. I like the way TMZ, you know, explained.
Did they reach out to you before that they put that out?
Yeah, they were trying to have me do an interview, and I didn't really want to do an interview just that quick, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it was happening. The way it was happening, it was like, I know how they work. Like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing, and
yeah, because it would get back.
But either way, it's like, it went how it went. But regardless of the situation, the goal was to make a statement. The goal was to be heard. The goal was to, you know what I'm saying, like, let it be known that I'm King Myers.
That you're King Myers. And then did you have fans that came from that?
Yeah, a whole lot. I mean, it's like, no matter what you do, like, I could, even if it was like not that, if it would have been anything else, like what, like me just dropping a music video talking shit about, or talking cockroach.
This is rated R.
I'm just saying, you know,
you can curse.
Even if it was just me talking shit about somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna hate it. And that's how I look at anything that I do. Like, I don't make any of my movements based off of how I think, if I think somebody's gonna like me because of it or not, or if I think somebody's not gonna like me because by me doing that, like, I think that's hindering me from progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as well, yeah.
So no matter what, whatever, like, and this is something I'll tell everybody, like, just do whatever you want to do, because people gonna talk. At the end of the day, they're gonna love you or they gonna hate you. They're gonna love you, then they gonna hate you, and then they gonna love you again if you keep on going. You know what I'm saying?
You had a good following right after that happened. That I seen, like, a lot of people were following, because they was like, who is this, good money camp? Who is this person saying this? And I'm surprised that Pusha T, like, took the time out and said that.
Well, you know what it was? It's, he had to. Somebody had to say something, or it was true. You know, that was the goal.
Yeah.
It was like, if nobody said anything, then
people gotta really think, like, okay,
this is real right
how
here.
This guy from Long Island, where actually are you from? What part of Long Island?
London, right here where we at. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're from, interesting. Yeah, so somebody from White New York, Long Island, get Kanye on a track, because Kanye is Kanye.
Right.
So, are you a big fan of Kanye?
Yeah,
I'm
definitely a fan. Definitely a fan of Kanye. It would have been nice for him to, you know what I'm saying, for things to go a little bit differently, but
yeah,
that's how the game goes. It's like, if my numbers were up a little bit more, of course, like, this is the business. Like, they want to make money. So if I would have been further than I was before I did it, then things would have went a little bit differently.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
People, it's like I have way more to gain. You know what I'm saying? Than to lose.
You said you're not the king of Long Island.
No.
But
I'm the king of myself. Like, I don't really care to be, I'm king of all these niggas.
But that's how certain people think of you.
That's how that's what's up. That means I'm doing something right?
Yeah, so
that means that I'm accurate. I'm being a good king. Like, I'm really king. If people feel that way, then alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm the king of Long Island. Like, fuck all these niggas. Nah, because what's that gonna do? Like, it's only gonna.
But people are saying that about you. So I'm gonna show you a video of Trent 316 on my show, and take a look.
Like, King Myers sucks. Like, he feel like he's the king of Long Island. He absolutely sucks. It's just a whole bunch of artists that swear that they're it, and it's like, y'all not it. But you could document this. Put the pen down. You're not a king. You don't have a throne. You know what I'm saying? So you out here handing homeless people fake money. You make Long Island look bad.
How do you feel about the clip that I just showed you?
I think that your boy, I'm not gonna even say his name because he's not worthy of the king. That's how he got me feeling after seeing that. But I like how he said my name. You know what I'm saying? Because that further lets me know that he don't even believe that. Because why would he mention me? Why would he mention me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't say nothing about me.
No.
Yeah, you feel me?
I didn't say anything about you.
You feel me? You just said, what you ask him? What did you ask him?
I said, and I asked some people this, like, who do you think is, like, the top dog in Long Island? Like, who do you
Alright, so I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this. Being that you said that, further lets me know that I'm on your mind, buddy. I am the king of Long Island in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Step your game up, bro. That's it. That's all you gotta do, step your game up. Maybe somebody will mention you one day. Straight like that.
Okay.
Why would I need to say anybody else's name? What am I bringing anybody else up for when this interview is about me and things that I've done and things that I'm going to do?
Because people have paid, homage and to people that they fuck with, that's, coming from Long Island. I definitely, and the reason why I said, like, oh, so my King Myers, because I always hear your name. I hear King Myers, I hear Yuri Jones, I hear Passport General, and I hear Johnny Drama. Those are the people that's
really moving. Those are the names that I always hear too.
I always hear them, and I'm too sure.
Nothing like before. I was really in the Long Island music scene. Like, I was always, of course I'm from Long Island, but before I was really got really active in the scene, like Johnny Drama. That's who I was like. That's all I always heard about. And I even reached out to him. Like, we were supposed to do a song, but it never happened.
People have shouted him out plenty of times on my show, but he doesn't watch it. I need to start tagging people, let me know. Test of Time is your new project you came out with this year.
Well, yes, I dropped it April 13th, yes.
Oh, Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Why that name?
Test of Time. Alright, so there's a few different concepts that goes into the overall idea of the project. So, Test of Time, when it comes to being an artist, like, how long do you want to be in this game? Like, how long do you want to be making noise? How long do you see yourself doing whatever you're doing? Like, that's the idea that I was getting on it as far as test of time. When people hear my music, like, it's not my music. I don't think is the type of music that is here today and gone tomorrow. You know, just because of the things that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I was testing myself. Like, it was just a way for me to basically say, like, I'm testing myself to see, like, if I can make that type of music that can pass the test of time. You know what I'm saying? And another concept behind it was I recorded the whole project in one session. I recorded, mixed everything myself, and like I got the behind the scenes footage and everything. My boy Box Visuals, you know, he filmed everything. You could literally see me running back and forth from the computer to the booth.
Wow,
coming
and it
back.
Sounded like really, it looked like you took your time to make Test of Time.
Literally, we did a 8-hour session at from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock, and I just wanted to see how many tracks I could do within one session. My goal was to do like 10. I could have actually recorded 10 tracks.
You did 15 minutes.
If I didn't mix them, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to just actually make sure that I got something done rather than just recording a bunch of tracks and none of them is mixed.
Test of Time is out now.
Yes,
you guys can get it right on.
Part 1.
It's not even on Spotify.
Volume 1. No, it's not on Spotify.
Okay.
Just SoundCloud for now. It's going to be released on Apple Music and Spotify and all of those other platforms really soon, you know. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm just getting all the videos filmed and everything. And
is it gonna be a visual EP?
Yes. Nice. I try to do videos for almost everything that I do, but I put out a lot of music, so it's really hard to really get to all of them. But this is why I'm doing like smaller projects now, just so that I can like get the visual for everything, because I mean I like for people to hear my stuff, but I want them to actually see what I'm saying.
Yeah, see what you're saying and see and put those lyrics into visual.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I do like, I love visuals. I can look at a visual more than listen to a song. Yeah, that's what's
like needed.
Everybody.
That's just what's needed now. Like, that's another thing. You can't just put out music. People have to see. People have to see videos, see you on stage, see you on Instagram rapping it. They gotta see you really, you know, go hard and support. And you're coming out with all those videos, so we should definitely get that by this year. Oh yeah.
And another project, so you have this
before the end of the year. Part 2 will be out before the end of this year.
That'd be dope. Do you have the name for it yet or no?
Test of Time, Volume 2.
Oh, Test of Time. But okay, so the Test of Time edition.
Yeah.
Test of Time Volume 2.
The EP series.
EP series.
And then I'm gonna hit them with the big bang at the end. The Test of Time album. The album.
That'd be dope.
Full album.
I'm looking here for it. You guys should be looking for it. And thank you so much for coming on my show.
I really appreciate you, lending out your services and your platform for a guy like me. You know, I'm just a king from Long Island. You know, that's it. T-Talk, baby. King Myers, we out here.